Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, bonsoir. Ici Ordoneon. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle vidéo sur le Nintendo Direct du 14 septembre. Donc je tourne la vidéo le vendredi qui suit. Attends, on est combien du 14 septembre. Pourquoi ça me met là? Bon, pas grave. Il a été diffusé il y a 15 heures. Bon, cette vidéo sera remplacée. Elle remplacera la vidéo du samedi. Je suis vraiment désolé. À la place de Pocket Morty, ça sera le Nintendo Direct. Parce que vraiment, il y a beaucoup de jeux. Vraiment, là, ils ont vraiment bien taffé. Apparemment, je n'ai pas encore regardé. Je vais découvrir avec vous. Bon, c'est parti. Bon, si la qualité est dégueulasse, je suis vraiment désolé, mais je n'ai pas vraiment beaucoup de place. Donc, je suis obligé de mettre en 280p. Voilà.
18.
La qualité, j'aime pas quand c'est comme ça. On met en poisson. Alors, dès le début, là, je pense pas que ça va être Luigi's Mansion. Je pense vraiment que ça va être Super Smash Bros. Si c'est Luigi's Mansion. Ça peut être Super Smash Bros. Ça peut. Le saut, je suis en train de... Ouais, vous savez quoi. On va faire ça. On reprendra ça plus tard. Mais ça pue quand même le Luigi's Mansion 3 là. Non! 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 Ils ont pas osé faire ça! Ils l'ont osé! Ils l'ont osé, putain! Oh ouais! Luigi's Mansion 3, ouais! Ouais! Oh putain! Oh désolé de vous avoir niqué les oreilles, mais oui! Oh putain, et là, au lieu d'un manoir, c'est une énorme tour! Yes! Ah, c'est pas le même que celui du 4, mars. Non, du 8 mars, désolé. 8 avril. 8 avril. D'accord. Ah bah super ça! D'accord.
それでは 3DS のタイトルからご紹介します。どうぞ。
Parlez-nous de Luigi's Mansion! Quoi? Oh non! Oh si! Oh si! Oh ouais, ce jeu, je l'ai trop kiffé! Et tellement bien!
Practically everything, from enemies to obstacles to who knows what else, is
Cool,
entirely
j'ai
made of
tellement aimé
yarn.
ce jeu.
Even robots, somehow. And to beat courses made of yarn, you gotta use moves made of yarn.
Ah c'est vrai, il y a un dragon,
Every
j'ai
stage
tellement
from the Wii
oublié.
version is making a return. And the Nintendo 3DS version is also being puffed up with some new features.
Waouh!
When you pick up items,
Trop beau!
you can craft bigger yarn balls, or you can even conjure up some wind to rake in the bees.
Ouh.
For a little added challenge, see if you can outrun
Mode
this
diabolique.
speed demon
Mais
of a
c'est
devil
super
in
ça!
devilish mode. To top it off, new minigames will give you
Même
a
des
chance to
mini-jeux,
play
mais
as some
putain.
other familiar
Alors là, ils
faces.
sont vraiment défoncés.
Kirby's Extra
Wow.
Epic Yarn launches exclusively for
Oh
Nintendo
non,
3DS
2019.
in
Bah oui, c'est
2019.
normal, en 2019. Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion! Oh
Bowser
putain, non!
Jr., destined for greatness? The Mushroom Kingdom has a bad case of the Blorbs, and the only ones who can save it are Mario, Luigi, and Bowser? It can only be Mario and Luigi Bowser's inside story. There's another
Ouais.
side to every story, even this one.
Parlez de Luigi's
Now you
Mansion!
can go on
Parlez du
Bowser
remake de
Jr.'s
Luigi's
journey
Mansion!
as well. In his new adventure, Bowser Jr. sets off to find his own remedy for the Blorbs. But thanks to his signature selfishness, he ends up causing more problems than he cures. Better gather some allies and build up your very own army. Create your own formations, support allies with an arsenal of moves, and conquer the chaos in every action-packed battle. Is Bowser Jr. destined for glorious kingship like his papa? Mario & Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey releases on Nintendo 3DS
Oh,
on
cool.
January 25th.
Le 25 janvier. Luigi's Mansion! Oui!
With Luigi, And a second player?
Quoi?
While you're waiting for the new game on Nintendo Switch,
Un second
don't
joueur?
forget that the original Luigi's Mansion
Alors là,
is
ils ont
coming to
vraiment pensé à
Nintendo
tout.
3DS. That comedically spooky vibe that fans remember is intact, even when you're playing the new two-player mode making its debut in the Nintendo
Ah, par contre,
3DS
lui, il est plus
version.
vert. Il est plus vert. Hein.
If you and another player each own the game, one of you can play as this even greener guy as you explore the mansion together. Or, if only one of you has the game, you can still play boss battles together in the gallery using download play on your Nintendo
Par contre, il est
3DS
toujours vert.
systems. Oh yeah, in Professor Egad's lab, you can tap select amiibo figures to surprising results, like revealing hidden boos, or healing Luigi when he talks to Toad.
Mais c'est
Each
trop
of the four
cool.
compatible amiibo has a different effect.
Mais c'est trop cool ça.
Luigi's Mansion will haunt Nintendo 3DS on
Le
October
19 octobre. Mais non, le 19. Oui.
Watch Blasters is out now, with even more content coming later. Whether your allegiance
cool.
is with the Red Cat Corps or the White Dog Squad, Yokai Watch Blasters will let you team up with friends to tackle the most action-packed battles in the series yet.
Mais c'est trop cool
Soon after
ça.
launch, you'll have
Et
another
pourquoi
way
vous
to
vous en
squad
parlez
up.
encore?
You won't want to miss the free software update on September
Ah,
27th,
mise à
which
jour
adds the
27.
Moon Rabbit
Ouais,
Crew
c'est
version to the title
Oh
screen.
cool.
This additional content boasts new bonuses for linking save data between Red Cat Corps and White Dog Squad, as well as new missions,
Mais
new
c'est trop
areas to
cool ça.
explore, new yokai to befriend, and new big boss yokai. Why, you ask? You know why. And if you don't, now's the perfect time to become a fan. Yokai Watch Blasters is out now. And don't forget about the Moon Rabbit Crew update.
Cool.
That's all for Nintendo 3DS
Ah.
headlines.
Donc vous avez parlé de quoi sur la Switch? Peut-être un Noël Animal Crossing. Ça serait bien.
ここからは任天堂スイッチのタイトルをご紹介していきます。こちらをご覧ください。
Ah bah bien sûr, il a fait un claquement de doigts lui.
It's
Oh non,
News
Splatoon.
time.
Sur Splatoon 2, ils arrêtent pas de faire les mises à jour. Que? Oh putain, j'arrive pas à lire. Oula, ça c'est nouveau. C'est quoi encore? Bon, les joueurs de Splatoon 2, bah, vous saurez ça, ce que c'est. Ce que c'est là. Non, un Genkidama de peinture. Des nouveaux skins. Ouais, c'est un Genkidama de peinture. Ouais, ils ont fait mettre le Genkidama mais en peinture, c'est tout. Ouais, bah non.
Everyone's favorite blue robot makes his triumphant return.
Ah, Megaman.
Mega Man 11.
Mais il est sorti
Marking
il
the
y a
30th anniversary
2-3
of the
jours là.
iconic series,
Une semaine à
this
peine.
brand new game is gunning for greatness on Nintendo Switch. Jump, slide, and shoot through each of the colorful, challenging stages, and try to take down a gallery of deadly bosses like the formidable Bounce Man. In timeless fashion, you must defeat the 8 robot masters and get each of their special weapons. The technological miracle of the new double gear system makes for a fresh take on the series' satisfying platforming action. Move so fast that time slows down around you, temporarily enhance your weapons, and show them who the real boss is when you need to most. Mega Man 11 also supports the Mega Man amiibo from the Super Smash Bros.
Oh,
collection.
cool.
You can tap it once each day to receive E-Tanks and other useful in-game items. Mega Man 11 will be ready to rock October
Ah, il y
2nd.
a la démo de Mega Man 11. Le 2 octobre. Ah, en fait, non, il n'est
Mario
pas
Tennis
vraiment
Aces,
sorti.
further refined in new update. Some popular characters are joining the roster. The adorable all-around ace,
Oh non, pas
Birdo,
Birdo.
the sharpshooting
Mascas.
specialist, Shy Guy,
Ouais. Allez, Koopa.
proud high
Bah,
flyer,
Paratroopa.
Paratroopa, and the big boss with no racket,
Flora
Petey
Piranha.
Piranha.
Bah, super.
These Mushroom Kingdom greats can be acquired by playing online, and we'll keep adding more until next June.
Ouh.
There will even be a new mode called Co-op Challenge. It'll let
Ah,
you
j'ai
participate
fait
in online
conduire
co-op missions that are only
inutilement
available for a
appelé.
limited time.
Putain.
Complete the objectives while these missions are active, and you'll receive special
Ah, il y a
outfits,
Boo, c'est vrai
characters with
ça.
alternate color schemes, and more. We'll continue serving up new content for the game in the future. The version 2 update for Mario
Ah,
Tennis
le
Aces
19
will be
septembre. Ah
available
bah c'est le jour
September 19th.
où j'ai ma correspondante. Ah bah parfait.
These arcade classics
Ah.
are back in action. Back in the day, Capcom lit up the arcades with some classic beat-em-up action games. And guess what? The good old days are back. Final Fight, The King of Dragons, Captain Commando, Knights of the Round, and Warriors of Fate are making a
Ah,
comeback.
il y en a
And
des,
so are
des
these
jeux
first-time home console
classiques.
releases. Armored Warriors and Battle Circuit are joining the fight for a total of 7 games. If you each have a Joy-Con controller, up to 4 players can beat them up together.
Oh bah cool.
Aspiring fast
Ah, les jeux en
take the
ligne.
fight online this time.
J'espère qu'ils vont en parler des jeux en ligne.
Pretty soon, you'll be able to play with other Capcom fans from around the world. Because Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle will be ready for action on Nintendo eShop September 18th.
Allez,
Super Mario
l'online.
Brothers U is
New
getting the
Super Mario
deluxe
Bros.
which means it's time to take down Bowser and his Koopaling
bon,
invasion
bah,
in the
c'est
tried and true side-scroller headed to Nintendo Switch. Mario, Luigi, and Toad are all here.
C'est
And if
tout?
that's not enough, Nabbit and
Ah,
Toadette are joining in the fun
et
as
Toadette.
well.
Bah cool.
Nabbit doesn't take damage from enemies, which can really come in handy. And if Toadette powers up with the Super Crown, ta-da! She transforms into Peachette.
En Peachette.
can double jump. She'll slowly
C'est quoi
during
ce truc?
freefall and get a boost back up if she falls into a pit.
Ah mais elle est trop
Luigi's
utile.
first starring role in a platforming adventure, New Super Luigi U, is
Oh,
getting
cool, ils vont le
deluxe
rajouter.
treatment too, and comes
Oh,
packed in free of
cool.
charge. A single
Alors là, c'est trop
Joy-Con
cool.
controller is all a player needs,
Bah ouais.
and up to 4 players can
Pas
join
cool.
in
Pas
together,
Joy-Con.
anytime, anywhere. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe
Le
comes down
11
the
janvier
pipe January
2009.
11th.
2019. Et alors qu'ils en ont parlé qu'une seule fois.
Nintendo Switch is ready to
Ah,
roll.
c'est quoi?
Are you?
Le roi de tous les cosmos. Le glorieux ciel étoilé. Il a détruit quand il était confus.
It can only be Katamari Damacy.
Katamari Damacy.
Remastered in HD.
C'est quoi?
That naughty king of all cosmos has made a mess, as he does. And now you better take control of the prince here. And roll. Just roll and roll. All over the place. And all over stuff. Until the gradually growing mass towers over buildings. The clump, or Katamari you roll, will shine on as a beautiful star in the sky.
Ah ouais.
On Nintendo Switch, you can enjoy the game's new gyro
Ah bah
controls.
c'est cool ça.
HD Rumble, and even multiplayer battles by each using a Joy-Con controller. Roll it till you reach the stars, anytime, anywhere. Katamari Damacy Reroll will launch in winter 2018.
Ah cool.
ここで皆様にお知ら
Ah
せが
bon?
あります。
Encore d'autres?
これまでにもお伝えしてきました任天堂の新しいオン
Oh
ラインサービ
cool.
ス
Parfait ça. Ça c'est
任
parfait.
天堂スイッチオンラインの開始日が決まりましたのでお伝えします。
Ah parfait ça.
サービスインは9月19日からとなります。
Oh putain mais ils sont fous.
改めて任天堂スイッチオンラインのサービス内容を紹介した映像をご用意しましたのでご覧ください。
Attends, il y a des abonnés. Attends, il va falloir être abonné à Nintendo Switch Online pour jouer en online. C'est-à-dire pour Fortnite, il va falloir avoir ça.
Online.
Voici 5 fonctionnalités auxquelles votre abonnement vous donne accès. Tout d'abord, vous pouvez jouer en ligne avec vos amis, où qu'ils soient. Affronter des joueurs du monde entier ou former des équipes.
Non.
De nombreux jeux sont compatibles. Choisissez vos préférés.
Rocket League,
Jouez en
sérieusement. Et Dragon Ball. Oh, cool.
Vous pouvez même profiter des classiques de la NES, où et quand vous le souhaitez, sur Nintendo Switch. Laissez-vous porter par le jeu, que vous soyez le boss ou un petit monstre. Dans les jeux multijoueurs, confiez une manette Joy-Con à un ami.
Oh non, maintenant il peut faire du
et
multijoueur.
amusez-vous ensemble.
Waouh. Sur les jeux classiques. Je
Jouer
me
aux
suis dit
jeux
comme
NES
ça, mais en
à
fait, non, c'est
distance
normal.
est un excellent moyen de les redécouvrir. Vous profiterez d'un catalogue de jeux NES mis à jour régulièrement.
Oh, cool. Il y a même Metroid.
Luigi sait bien qu'on a beau prendre toutes les précautions du monde, un accident est vite arrivé. Vos précieuses sauvegardes pourraient disparaître. Mais nous avons pensé à tout. Avec Nintendo Switch Online, vos sauvegardes sont copiées automatiquement dans le cloud.
Mais c'est cool ça.
Même si votre console tombe en panne, vos sauvegardes sont en sécurité. Nintendo Switch Online, c'est aussi une application pour smartphone. Grâce au chat vocal, vous pouvez discuter avec vos amis dans les jeux compatibles. Les spectateurs peuvent participer à la conversation. Personne n'est laissé de côté.
Mais c'est super ça. Trop super.
Cette application vous permet également d'accéder à des services tels que Splatnet 2. Les abonnés bénéficieront aussi d'offres exclusives. Elles vous seront révélées prochainement.
Mais c'est trop cool.
Encore plus de fun. Nintendo Switch Online. Ce service sera disponible dès le 19 septembre.
Mais c'est trop
Choisissez
cool.
la formule qui vous convient. S'il y a au moins
12 mois, 20 €
dans votre famille, l'abonnement
pardon,
familial
désolé.
représente une solution économique.
Ah mais c'est pas cher. C'est moins cher que pour la PS4 et la Xbox.
任天堂エンターテインメントシステム風の任天堂スイッチ
Non.
こちらのコントローラー L とコントローラー R があります。
Mais c'est cool.
これは先ほど映像でご紹介した NES のゲームを当時のように遊んでいただけるよう任天堂エンターテインメントシステム任天堂スイッチオンライン専用に作りました。このコントローラーは任天堂スイッチと無線接続で遊ぶことができ、充電はご覧の通り本体に取り付けて行います。ぜひこのコントローラーで懐かしくも新しい体験をお楽しみください。
Mais c'est super ça.
任天堂スイッチオンラインについて詳しくは任天堂ホームページをご覧ください。さて、
Mais c'est trop cool.
続き任天堂スイッチのタイトルをご紹介します。
Allez, des nouveaux. Comme Super Smash Bros.
Your
Ah, c'est
partner
vrai.
Pokemon is
Pokémon.
amazing. Get ready to set off on a Kanto region adventure with your very
Super,
own partner
Zéro.
Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Today, we have some new information about the upcoming game for Nintendo Switch. During your
Ah.
adventure, you'll occasionally come across obstacles blocking your path. When you do, you can rely on a secret technique to get past them.
Attends, on peut les
Secret
utiliser les
techniques are
deux.
special skills that only your partner Pikachu or Eevee can use in the wild. Use them to chop down trees that stand in your way, travel across water, or soar into the sky.
Non, même Pikachu. Mais non.
Only your partner Pikachu or Eevee can learn certain powerful moves
Oh,
for
mais
use
c'est
in battle.
super ça.
Plus, if you pet your partner while your Nintendo Switch is in handheld mode, can change your partner's hairstyle
Mais
depending
non!
on how you use the touchscreen to pet it. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee will launch on November 16th.
Mais c'est trop cool!
Alongside the Pokeball Plus accessory. Also, look for 2 new bundles that will include a Nintendo Switch system with Pikachu
Oh
and Eevee
putain,
style
c'est trop
Joy-Con controllers,
beau!
one of these 2 Pokemon adventures, and the Pokeball Plus accessory. The gates to the burning hells will open on Nintendo Switch. Of course, we're talking about
Diablo 3,
the dark fantasy adventure that may just consume your life both inside and outside the game world. From the high heavens to the burning hells, you'll explore the full story and the deadly world of Sanctuary, for loot-filled bounties and rifts to randomized dungeons with even greater spoils. Play as a demon hunter, barbarian, crusader, necromancer, witch doctor, monk, or wizard, with up to 3 friends online, offline via local co-op, or on a single console couch co-op style.
Mais c'est
You
super
can even
ça!
suit up in this Nintendo Switch exclusive transmog armor fit for the King of Evil, Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
All amiibo
Non mais
figures are
sérieusement,
compatible,
Ganondorf.
allowing you to summon a group of challenging enemies overflowing with sparkling goodies. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection invades Nintendo Switch on
Le
November
2
2nd.
novembre.
We're making this
Super Mario
party
Party.
super. We've souped up the Mario Party series with new types of gameplay on Nintendo
Ah
Switch.
tiens, il y a des nouveaux personnages.
Shake the Joy-Con controller and get your body grooving in Soundstage. Or dive into the series' first 4-player co-op mode, River Survival. Bet you've never played anything like Toad's Rec Room, which cleverly connects 2 systems. Of course, the 4-player board game mode that fans love is back and full of new features. By rolling character-specific dice blocks with alternate numberings, you can make a game-changing comeback.
You got a star.
Every last minigame is brand new, all 80 of them. For a party of 1, check out the new single-player modes. You can play through a series of minigames to complete specific tasks on Challenge Road. Compete against players around the world in the online Mario-thon minigame mode, and more. The festivities begin when Super Mario Party launches October 5th. Game Freak presents a brand new RPG. The story is set in a small village. Under the protection of a great castle, the settlement enjoyed lasting peace. That is, until the sudden appearance of monsters. Indeed, the entire story takes place in this one single village. Take up arms against invading monsters, and strategically select from a variety of battle commands. When the situation calls for it, enlist the aid of fellow villagers to surmount powerful threats. What secret does the village harbor? Find out when Town releases in 2019.
En 2019. Ça m'a l'air d'être bien ça.
Develop a city
City Skyline,
anytime,
c'est quoi
anywhere.
ça?
The critically acclaimed city-building game Cities Skylines is coming to Nintendo Switch, which means there's a city in need of a new mayor, you. And you've got some real moving and shaking to do if you want to improve quality of life, energize businesses, and stimulate growth, whether you're investing in roads and power lines, public facilities, or transportation services. How the city develops is totally up to you. You're kind of a big deal. But in this game, sometimes it's the small details that stand out most. You can watch over every single citizen's movements. What's more, both previously released downloadable content packs After Dark and Snowfall are included in the Nintendo Switch version. Flex your mayoral might at home or on the go when Cities Skylines launches shortly after this presentation.
Trop cool.
A tale of
Nintendo
belief,
Switch. Oh
blood,
non, toujours
and
pas de
steel. The moon has fallen.
Animal Crossing.
Now, the world and its
Je pense
inhabitants
que
are
s'il y
on
en
the
a un
brink
qui
of
sort, alors là,
extinction in Daemon X
on doit
Machina.
c'est obligé qu'il y en ait un
As a mercenary,
chaque,
you'll pilot a powered
sur
suit
chaque
called an
console.
Arsenal
Hein.
and
Bon,
face down runaway AI.
depuis la
As you
GameCube, il y
defeat
en a
enemies
un.
during combat, you'll acquire their weapons and parts, which you can equip on the fly. If you haul acquired weapons back to the base, they're added to your personal armory for use in future missions. Each arsenal can be
Ça
equipped
ressemble à
with
Pacific
multiple
Crime,
weapons. By changing
mais dans le
between
futur,
projectile
20 ans
and
plus tard.
melee attacks, you can adapt your weaponry to the situation at hand and gain the advantage for your side of the war. At any time during battle, you can exit your arsenal to explore the field on foot.
Mais non, ça
You
ressemble
can make
vraiment à
enhancements to strengthen your human
Ah,
form,
Pacific Crime, mais
and
c'est
your
pas
arsenal's
Pacific-
abilities will
c'est
be
pas
augmented as
Pacific
well.
Crime.
Up to 4 players can join forces in online co-op to take down massive bosses. Damon X
bouger,
Machina
c'est mon
launches
chat,
in
là.
2019.
C'est pas vraiment mon chat, mais c'est le chat là qui fait un peu des conneries.
A big adventure in a miniature world of crafts.
Pikmin! Ah non.
In a world made of stuff like
Yoshi
boxes
Crafted
and paper
World.
cups,
Ouais.
Yoshi will leap
Mais
up
c'est pas
high,
fait, ça.
gobble enemies, and hustle on by.
Encore un jeu Yoshi.
Many unusual obstacles
Ça fait
litter the
longtemps que je n'ai pas
landscape.
entendu parler du Yoshi.
A well-placed egg could open a new pathway.
Ouais, mais c'est parce que Yoshi Woolly
You could
World,
turn the
ça.
stage on its head, or flip the
Eh, mais
perspective.
c'en est un.
Explore every nook and cranny to track down hidden collectibles and make it to the goal. Along the way... Wait, what? You can play the course backwards?
Oh, cool.
Guess a change in outlook really can show you a whole different side of
Il y a
the
même les
world.
Pucci Junior.
The flip
C'est
side.
super, ça.
Know any would-be Yoshis? Then pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend. There's plenty to love on all sides of this crafty world. Right, Yoshi?
What? C'est quoi ça?
Yoshi's Crafted World releases in spring
Printemps
2019.
2019. Mais c'est parfait, ça.
Tabletop gaming is a perfect fit for Nintendo Switch. And to prove it, Asmodee Digital, a leader in card and board games, is bringing full
10
adaptations
minutes.
of best-selling tabletop
12
games to the
minutes.
system. Build a medieval
Décembre
world in a
2018.
full adaptation of the award-winning Carcassonne, complete with 3D maps, solo mode, 4-player local multiplayer, and the game's famous expansions available as
payant.
paid DLC. Whether you play alone or alongside a second player, forge a powerful deck and a fellowship of 3 to face the forces of Sauron in each story-driven quest of The Lord of the Rings: The Living Card Game. Stop the spread of 4 diseases and cure them all on your own or in local 4-player multiplayer with Pandemic. Plus, it's individually priced DLC based on popular expansions. Thanks to Asmodee, this is just the beginning for tabletop gaming on Nintendo Switch. In addition to these titles, we can also confirm that even more is on the way, including one of the most popular board games ever, Catan, and a dungeon crawler based on Steve Jackson's iconic card game,
En fait, je ne connais
Munchkin.
pas ce jeu.
Stay tuned. All great creations, even nations, begin with a spark.
C'est quand, j'imagine, je pense qu'il va y avoir Animal Crossing. Mais là, quand même, ils sont en train de nous faire patienter pour Animal Crossing. Oui, qu'ils me disent après qu'ils nous lâchent. Ouais. What? Civilisation 6. Ouais.
Hold
C'est
an
bof.
empire in the palm of your hands and turn friends into the Power Elite with exclusive 4-player local multiplayer. When Civilization 6 ushers in a new world on Nintendo Switch November 16th. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox. Playtime is over in Starlink. This interplanetary adventure will push you and Fox McCloud to your limits.
Let's be honest here. You guys need all the help you can get.
Peppy, Falco, and Slippy will provide much-needed backup in the new Nintendo Switch exclusive missions found only in Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Star Fox, form up on me.
Falco here. I got you covered.
It's time to lock on, do a barrel roll, and save the Atlas star system, no matter who threatens to stop you.
Never thought I miss the food on Conera.
Mix and match parts on your own R-Wing when Starlink Battle for Atlas takes flight October 16th.
Je vous laisse, je
Two
vais
more
me faire
great RPGs are
un bol
coming
de
to
céréales.
Nintendo Switch this fall. The World Ends With You Final Remix features an all-new story segment called A New Day, which contains a remixed map of Shibuya. So you'll really have to scramble to escape the area, or face erasure. New monsters will appear as well, and so will the Reaper, Coco. The World Ends With You Final Remix launches October 12th. Before then, guide a group of legendary warriors on a journey through the tragic history that doomed a kingdom and drove a hero down a dark path 500 years before the events of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game. Defend yourself from Malos and his forces using all the fury of this refined battle system, allowing you to fight as both the artificial life forms known as blades and their masters, the drivers. Newcomers will have the perfect place to start when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, launches September 21st. Owners of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Expansion Pass can download this new content a week early from today. There's tons in store on Nintendo Switch, and even more in store for the future. Join more than 38 million players for free-to-play co-op Space Ninja action when Warframe launches November 20th. Get down to Camila Cabello, Bruno Mars, Cardi B, and more, anytime, anywhere, in Just Dance 2019 and October 26th. FIFA 19 is fast approaching, and you can pre-order from shortly after this presentation, so you won't miss the ball when it launches September 28th. Speaking of fast, race as a team and win as a team in Team Sonic Racing, launching this winter. The highest-rated basketball simulation franchise returns to Nintendo Switch with NBA 2K19, available now. And get ready to jam in the sequel to the smash hit NBA arcade game, NBA 2K Playgrounds 2, coming this fall. Play as the Joker, Harley, Lex Luthor, and the rest of the best of the worst in the all-new LEGO DC supervillains on October 19th. Final Fantasy comes to Nintendo Switch. Kupo!
J'aime pas.
15 years after its debut, the co-op action RPG Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is being remastered for Nintendo Switch. With the new online multiplayer mode, you and your friends can connect and adventure together. No link cable required. On top of that, there are new areas inside dungeons, so even returning fans can explore the unknown. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition will launch in 2019. Way before then, players can experience the entire world and story of the latest entry in the core series. That's right. Final Fantasy XV Pocket Edition HD launches shortly after this presentation on Nintendo eShop at an introductory price. A leveled-up version of World of Final Fantasy is also on the way. This title includes a new feature called Avatar Change, which allows you to transform into legendary characters from across the series' storied history. Many fan favorites will show up in the world of Final Fantasy Maxima when it releases on November 6th. In addition, more Chocobo's Dungeon is on the way. 2008's Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon is back and better than ever. Now, you can befriend all the monsters. Also, by sharing Joy-Con controllers, you can play cooperatively as well. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, Everybody, launches this winter. Final Fantasy XII is coming to a Nintendo system for the first time. Its real-time battle system is a standout in the series, offering the ultimate in both freedom and strategy. This remaster comes loaded with a host of extra features, including a speed mode that lets you pick up the pace of your adventure. There's much to discover in the expansive world of Ivalice, and now you can explore it on the couch or on the go. Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, launches in 2019. Which reminds me, later on, you'll also be able to enjoy these other classics and their iconic scenes anytime, anywhere.
Ah bon?
Final Fantasy VII, 9, and 10
9 et
10
10
2 HD
X2.
Remaster are coming to Nintendo
Non,
Switch.
c'est
in
nul ces
2019.
jeux.
Here's a bundle for the
Oh, cool.
ultimate fan. If you love the Super Smash Bros. Series, check this thing out.
J'aime ce jeu.
Nintendo Switch Super
punaise!
Smash Bros.
Oh, mon
Ultimate
Dieu.
Edition is coming.
C'est quoi ça? C'est trop beau.
This specially designed dock features fighters from the original Super Smash Bros. Game. And of course, the set includes a download code for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's no better way to show your love for the game.
Mais non.
And the set also packs in something you'll want to get your hands on. These Joy-Con controllers sport a new design as well.
Trop beau.
The Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Edition will
Le
launch
16
on
novembre.
November 16th. You can pre-order this special set soon. At game launch on December 7th, you can get your own Nintendo GameCube controller adapter and Nintendo GameCube controller Super
No!
Smash Bros. Edition.
Une manette de Nintendo GameCube. Oh
That's all
yes.
for Nintendo Switch headlines.
Pas d'Animal Crossing.
いかがでしたか。ここまでお付き合いいただきましてありがとうございます。あ
Pour
と
cette fois on dirait.
少しだけ映像をご用意していますので、ぜひ最後までお楽しみください。
On est encore avec la Switch. Oui, j'avais raison. Ah bon, maintenant j'ai plus envie de... Je sais pas. Oh putain. Ah non. 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 Ah, en fait, non, ça sera pas Animal Crossing, hein. Ce sera Nintendo. Ce sera sur Smash Bros. D'accord. Animal Crossing? Peut-être. Animal Crossing. Ah non. D'accord. D'accord. Animal Crossing. Ouais. Sur Switch. Bah ouais. Ils ont déjà fait sur 3DS. Bon bah les amis, je suis désolé mais c'est la fin. Allez, salut à tous et à toutes les amis, c'était vraiment du mal. Bye. blague.